first to enter the pit tonight. It is Gabriel Stankunas from Brazil, actually hailing from Sao Paulo. This young man has fought all over the world. Of course, he's got multiple titles in Brazil, Pan American Games, South American Games, but some good placings in the World Championships and Premier League events as well. And this is his opponent tonight, Damian Villa, hailing from East LA.
Yeah, he can't wait till he can start tacos again.
Yeah, he was actually he was born in LA, then spent a lot of time living in Mexico, and is now back in LA again. He's doesn't look too fired up here, but trust me, when we spoke to him yesterday, he very much is. Teletape for this opening bout tonight in the bantamweight division. You can see Damian Villa, 8 years the senior of Gabriel Stankunas. He's got a 2-inch height advantage, and that, along with it, is going to bring a 4-inch reach advantage in the leg and a 2-inch reach advantage in the arms. So expect Stankunas to be punching upward for most of this one.
Season 4 of Karate Combat is powered by the Hedera Network.
Round number 1, you ready? You ready? Have fun, gentlemen.
Woo, here we go.
Your referee is Dan Mohavedi for this one. Stankunas in the white, Villa in the black, and it's a quick catch of the kick and a sweep from Stankunas.
Yeah, well, Taekwondo background, he knew it was going to kick it right away. So let's grab it.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how much of the spinning kicks, particularly, Damian Villa is able to build into these attacks. I did find it interesting that the entire family do Taekwondo and he's karate.
Crazy, right? Beautiful takedown there.
Yeah, it was a bit of a lateral drop, just taking the momentum and turning it around.
There's the Taekwondo I want to say. He started dancing.
Oh, there we go. Jumping, spinning back kick, and he's got to block a big right hand from Stankunas, who's windmilling these punches at him and calling him back to the feet.
But you see, he was waiting for his opponent to come in and then throw that back kick. That could be a big factor if he lands that. Because most of the time when you come forward, you breathe in. You inhale. That means your muscles are relaxed.
Oh, again, it's a good kick up the open side, landed to the body, but Stankunas trying to stay strong in this clinch position. Referee's going to break them up. Stankunas was saying that, you know, he was already in the mindset about a year ago that he was going to move into full contact competition. And he was so enamored by seeing the athletes that Karate Combat had brought forward from the Brazilian region in particular that he couldn't wait to get stuck in. And he's so honored to get a chance to compete here today.
Oh, again.
He said particularly Luis Rocha, who of course as of the last event is our current lightweight champion here at Karate Combat. He said Luis helped him, you know, prepare and motivated him so much for this event.
Yeah, he started training a lot of Muay Thai, he said, for this. Without the elbows and knees.
About a minute left in this opening bout, and look how fast that kick came up to the head.
That's the Taekwondo background, man. These guys, they have legs. They fly all over the place.
So Villa staying on the outside a little bit at the moment.
Right kick to the body, though.
Yeah, because it was nice of Stankunas to really take all of that range away very quickly.
Very smart, you know, closing the distance.
Yeah.
Take all the length away out of the kick.
Crowded the pocket.
Take your time. Got 30 seconds. Got 30 seconds. Take that leg.
Oh, you felt the power there from Villa, but it just landed on the glove of Stankunas. 10-second marker coming in now as Stankunas surges forward again, pushes Villa into the corner. And that is going to do it for the first round. And Bas, any thoughts on that opening 3 minutes?
Ooh, it's hard, but I think Stankunas did a better job. He connected more. I think the round would go to him. Super Villa. He went for a lot, but got caught the whole time. And his back kicks at the moment of incoming, they also missed. So unfortunately, right now, he still needs a little bit more timing.
Yeah, that was a nice throw from Villa, but it was one of the few moments of success he had in this round. A lot of it was these hard flurries that you're seeing now from Stankunas. He just crowded the pocket, didn't he? Covered the distance better and took the range away from Villa.
Plus being the aggressor, you know, and we know in karate combat, that's what counts. The aggressive fighter, that's a lot of points.
Yeah, certainly is. We get a quick look in the corner of Damian Villa there. You know, he told us, Bas, in the warm-up to this, he said as soon as he got the call, he was in the middle of teaching a mixed class at his gym. All of his family have their own gyms. And he said immediately on the spot, he changed the training in the class to match the karate combat rules,
Nice.
even though that wasn't what everyone was supposed to be doing.
I love it. Being invested.
Indeed. So we've got 2 more 3-minute rounds if they need them. Stankunas with the center of the pit here.
He bites on it. He bites.
That was a back kick waiting to happen.
Ooh, that was
a double kick.
Yeah, double
left,
kick.
right, but the right didn't come. You're crowded.
Yeah, again, it's Stankunas crowding that, crowding the plate, so to speak.
Yep.
To use some baseball terminology.
Full guard.
Yeah, well, you know, the thing is, you only have 5 seconds to score the ground and pound, right? And you've got to land it from a standing position or a knee on belly position. For the folks at home who may not be familiar with the downed opponent rules here. And of course, if someone wraps you up in that closed guard position, they stall the position out and immediately force a restart. Just under 2 minutes left in this round. Again, still a little bit tentative.
Ooh, so got kick again.
Oh,
Counter.
lovely pickup, planted. Villa, but he cannot throw those strikes from being on his knees. I know instinctually it's clearly what he wants to do, but the referee's got to be quick to stop that, and he gets a warning there for the illegal ground and pound. Oh, and that's a good shot. That one landed, and you can see Villa taking a moment. He's got to get his eyes back on target here. Stankunas following up, and that is a lovely persistence in the pocket. Again, he's got to get back to his feet here. And that's potentially an opportunity wasted. But Bas, I'm sure you're going to say, oh, and it's going to force a timeout.
Look at him, he's wobbling.
Yeah, and that's going to give recovery to Villa, because Bas, I'm sure you would have said, go straight after him again.
That's it. I mean, you can see he's unsteady on his feet. This is not good.
Yeah, so this is recovery time for Villa. There's still a minute 13, though, so hopefully Stankunas will seize on this initiative and just continue to drive forward here. Villa's trying to tie up, and you can see he just gets flustered, and he loses the awareness of where the shots are coming from. Again, he goes to the ground. And that was good ground and pound from Stankunas on that occasion. Stayed legal and on his feet. And Villa is slower to get up here. He's looking fatigued, that's for sure. 42 seconds left. Stankunas, again, giving him recovery time here. And you can see a little wobble there when he brought his own kick back down.
He's losing first balance.
Oh, again. And he's got to get back to his feet. And that was better awareness from Stankunas to know that he couldn't throw the shots there. But again, the legs of Villa are very unsteady, Bas.
Yep. And you see the power. Ooh, that's a good kick, though, but it missed again.
Oh, again, he's got to get his knee off the ground. That's an illegal position to throw ground and pound, and he gets back to his feet. And this is really starting to take a toll on Villa now. Oh, and he's going to get a minute to recover. The round perhaps saving him there.
Oof. Yeah, after he got clocked, he's a little bit unsteady on his feet.
As we have a look at some of the replays here, you know, this is a tactic we haven't necessarily seen that much, to rely on the throw to ground and pound as being the thing that does the most wear and tear.
Hey, and it's working.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and it's repetitive over and over again. He's doing enough striking to enter and then to score the takedown. So it's an interesting tactic from the Brazilian.
Well, if you find a guy, you know, comes from a Taekwondo family, you're expecting he's going to kick a lot, crowd him,
yeah,
and that's what he's doing, and then go for the takedown.
So you're saying game plan-wise, you're quite impressed with Stankunas?
It's very smart, and I'm pretty sure that is his game plan, because he's doing it to the T.
You know, it's funny, Stankunas said, you know, fighting for him started with just getting to the gym from São Paulo to Rio de Janeiro. He said the gym was in quite a violent area. And they used to have to signal the locals to say, hey, I'm part of the gym, don't attack me.
Oh. Listen, he had his knee on the side of the wall. Is that down then?
Ah, well, that's it. That's interesting. I don't believe it is.
Yeah.
But his left knee, I think, was firmly on the mat there. So he's going to have to be careful. He's had a warning from the referee already, but we've got 3 minutes left here. And let's see if Villa can turn this around, because it's fair to say he's probably behind here.
Yeah, no, for sure. And still unsteady on his feet. Yeah, he's telegraphing now.
Ooh, looked as though he may have hurt his leg a little bit for a moment. That's a good score in good score in Taekwondo, but he hasn't followed through to cause enough damage. And Stankunas, oh, lovely left kick. I know you appreciated the timing on that one, Buzz.
Oh, also on the kick and he countered with a cross. That was beautifully timed.
He's not moving forward anymore, Damian.
Stankunas putting some lovely combinations together here. 540 tornado kick. Oh, getting chased. And that is good work again from the Brazilian. He's having such success in these flurries. Just countering those kicks by coming forward, taking the range away. And of course, at that point, you know, Villa is throwing these kicks without keeping his hands up. And that's what's costing him here.
Body lock him and take him down.
The scorer is asking for a body lock to take his opponent down. Again, that timing is perfect on him. But I have to say, Villa's also telegraphing his kicks. He's loading up, he shouldn't.
Yeah, you know, we talk about those principles of when you strike and when you attack in karate, and this is pure example of Dai, that filling that void space at the instant that the attack becomes apparent from your opponent.
There we go again. Grabbing, countering with straight punches. Straight punches faster than a roundhouse kick.
Position. Fight. Let's go, Damian. Overhand. As soon as he jabs, overhand.
So a minute left here in this final round. Stankunas in the center of the pit with the white pants. Ooh, and that's an accidental low blow.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I heard that.
Not deliberate at all, but it was, you know, Villa jumped up into the air as he walked up the pit, and he took an instep to the groin for his troubles. And he's going to get a few moments to recover here as he stumbles back to his corner. I'm sure that's only about 50% from the groin shot and 50% from the relentless wear and tear Stankunas has afflicted upon him.
Oof. Yeah, that was right in there. Well, you could hear it.
Yeah, we heard it. It was about 8 feet away from us.
It was accidental.
That kick to the groin is brought to you by Manscaped. You never have to worry about down there again with their new Lawnmower 4.0. Just use the code KC20 for 20% off your entire order at manscaped.com. Enter the code KC20 at checkout.
We've got just under a minute left on this one.
Yeah? Right, gentlemen, keep it tidy. Time back in. You ready? Ready.
That was the perfect timing.
So 50 seconds left here. Villa is going to try and get something going, but he hasn't had a great deal of success so far with his strikes, it has to be said. The kicks are just coming up too low from too far on the outside. Spins his man there, though.
Work his legs, work his legs. Take his legs.
Stankunas felt that, you know, sometimes in sport karate, Brazilian athletes were overlooked, and that full contact really would be the way they'd make their mark. He's certainly doing so here. Again, a big flurry, managing to try and stay on his feet. And that is, well, we've got 5 seconds left. Maybe enough for one more strike.
Yes!
Oh, and there we go.
On the bell!
And that's, you know what, that's a fantastic end to the fight for Damian Villa, but it's the very definition of too little, too late, I suspect, for him. We are going to go to the judges' scorecards, however, and see what they felt about these 3 rounds. Bas, some interesting techniques displayed there as we look back at that 3rd and final round. Give us your thoughts.
I love that. He measures him out, throws big right hook, and it comes up with the left high kick. Very beautifully done by Stankunas. Just smothering him, which is the smartest thing to do. The whole time, look at that. He's just waiting for him. And Villa, because he was tight, he started loading up his kicks. This one worked, though. This was at the very end, I believe. No, that was just before that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that range management, I'm sure, when we recap the fight in a few moments. But we're going to go down into the pit and get the official decision here. We suspect we know which way it's going to go, but let's see who gets their hand raised.
We have your winner by unanimous decision in the blue corner,
Good work, young man.
Oh, boy.
So Gabriel Stankunas is going to celebrate and show some respect to his opponent and his corner. And now he's got to head up pit side to get a few words with our colleague, Leila Annalee.
Congratulations to Gabriel Stankunas here on my right. You came into this fight with clear intention. We even saw in your VT that the first thing you wanted to do was take him down, and you did that straight away from the off. Why was that an important part of your game plan?
Eu assisti alguns vídeos do meu adversário, estudei bastante ele junto com o meu coach. A gente sabia que ele ia querer encurtar, lutar numa distância maior, chutando mais, e eu sabia que eu ia derrubar ele.
During this fight, for a lot of people, it was very obvious how dominant you were. Was it obvious to you at the time?
Eu sabia que eu tava bem. Eu sabia que ele tinha sentido minha mão no primeiro round, no segundo ainda mais. E eu sabia que eu tinha que manter em cima dele o tempo todo. Mesmo cansado, eu tirei gás de onde não tinha mais. Eu falei, cara, é minha chance, é minha oportunidade. E eu quero mais, eu quero lutar mais no Karate Combat, eu quero Mirrors, eu quero... Quem tiver pra mim pela frente, eu quero e eu vou.
Lastly, you rocked your opponent there, and we had our champion, Luis Rocha, screaming at the side of the pit. How much of an inspiration was that to have a champion screaming for you?
Pra quem não sabe, o Luiz, ele é meu padrinho de seleção brasileira normal e de karatê competitivo. Me criou dentro da seleção brasileira, me criou na base, me adotou e ela sempre foi uma inspiração pra mim. A hora que ele subiu lá, ele pegou e falou, cara, é leão lá dentro. E ele sempre me falou isso, sempre deixou isso bem claro. Sempre fui muito fã do Luiz. E, cara, a hora que eu vi ele ali, eu falei, eu vou tirar gás de onde não tem pra mostrar pra ele que ele criou um monstrinho bem.
Parabéns, debut espetacular. Congratulations on a spectacular debut. Thank you.
So a victorious debut for Gabriel Stankunas. He moves his Karate Combat record to 1-0. Stay with us here, live for more action from the pit. We've got 3 more thrilling fights coming right up.